Hi Adorners, welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Today you might need a last minute costume for Halloween. I'm going to be showing you how to make a quick and easy fairy toothbrush with pool noodles. If you're interested, please keep watching and welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Hi Adorners, again, so we're going to be making a fairy's toothbrush, something really cute and quick and easy. And we're going to be using some pool noodles. I have two purple ones, different colors. One is lavender and one is more of a purple that I've purchased at the Dollar Tree. All right, and it only requires a few things. Actually, you need a glue stick. I'm going to be using my glue pan and a serrated knife. Okay, and pretty much that's it. I probably will be glittering this as well. It's that time of year for crafts and holiday stuff. So if you're interested, please keep watching and welcome again back to Adornment with Adrienne. Okay, Adorners, so we have two pool noodles, all right, and we're going to be cutting about 7.5 inches off of this purple one. This is what we're going to be using for our actual toothbrush. There is a label on here. I probably will just pull that off really quickly. How are you today? I hope you're well. All right, let's just get that off and I'll be right back. I'm back. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off the end of this toothbrush here. We need about 7.5 inches cut off on the end. So I'm going to go ahead and use my serrated knife. You might want to you may want to measure yours, but I kind of have an approximate image of what I want it to look like and how long I want my toothbrush to be. All right, so I'm going to cut that off really quickly. I'm using a serrated knife. Okay, if you are handling this, we want to make sure we're careful. All right, this should give us a nice clean cut. All right, so this we are going to cut in half lengthwise. Okay, so let's just go ahead and cut it on down the middle, what we can perceive to be the middle. And go ahead and do that really quickly. All right, so this is going to be the outside of our toothbrush. All right, this is a glue pan. You may not, let me just see if I can hold this up really quickly. All right, so people use a glue stick. This is mine. I've had this. You can see glue all on the outside. I use this for floral arrangements and things like that. All right, and this is the same thing as using a hot glue gun. All right, and so what I'm gonna do, just want to make sure we don't have any crumbs, I guess, on this. So we have our pool noodle, and we're gonna make our toothbrush on the outside. Cut off about 7.5 inches of my first pool noodle, my purple one. This is going to be my main toothbrush, and what I'm going to do is I am actually going to glue the bottom of this, the back side of this, to my pool noodle. All right, I'm going to just dip this in here, just dip a little, dip a little, dip a little, and all right, and I'm going to put one here. All right, let that hold down. So we're going to press that down just a little bit. There's one. How are you today? All right. So that's one. Let's see. And then we have the other side. I'm just going to use my little glue pan here. If you have your glue sticks, you'll just just glide on down here, and I'm gonna put this right next to it here. Let's see. All right, you can see how we're gluing this down. All right, they're right next to each other here. Okay, so as you can see, we have our toothbrush, but what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of floral wire for myself here, and I am going to add just a strip of glue underneath, just a little bit of glue from my glue pan, so I can connect these two and let it lay flat. All right, so let's see how we do here. Connect these two. That's our little bit of glue. Can go right back into the glue pan, can it? All right, so I'm going to hold this for just a second and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so you can see we have the base of our toothbrush ready to go here. Okay, and so now we're gonna let that dry. All right, so we have our other noodle. What we're gonna do is cut this into 5.5 to 6 inch pieces all the way down. And this is gonna be used to make our bristles for our toothbrush, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut off 5-inch pieces. All right, just gonna cut this all the way down. I'm gonna cut this all the way down really quickly. Just using this to keep measuring it all the way down until we don't have any left. We're using our serrated knife. Very simple. Use my piece that I started with just as a measuring. All right. All right, I'm gonna cut this all the way down and then I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so we have our noodle cut up. This is our lavender noodle. And what we're gonna do is, I have some of these that ended up being a little bit shorter and better in the front, but I just was kind of eyeballing this. But what I'm gonna do is I am going to cut these pieces that we cut are 5 to 6 inch pieces, 5.5 to 6 inch pieces into 5 pieces, all right, to make our bristles. All right, so I'm gonna, let's see, we'll start here. We wanna cut 5 pieces. I'm gonna cut this into 5 pieces. You know what, Adorners? So what I'm gonna do is I am going to cut this into 6 pieces lengthwise. All right, so we're gonna start here at the top. Just really quick, just eyeballing it. Okay, so we have our 2 pieces. I am gonna cut this into thirds. 1. All right, and we're cutting where we have our groove. All right, the corner groove. I'm just cutting it there. All right. I would suggest if you're using a countertop or something like that, that you probably put something down. So here we have our pieces. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more of these to go, and I will be right back. We cut it right down the middle, but we're not going to do that. Where we see our groove or our edge, kind of like almost our corner, we're going to cut there. Okay. So you can see here. All right. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, okay? All right. Same thing on the other side. All right, so I'm just going to make a little pile of pieces here. All right, again, cutting. This is actually really quick. You need something, you might even have some pool noodles around the house. This is my dining room area, but I actually have used this table so much for crafts that it's kind of, I actually painted it to look old, a vintage look. Let's see. Okay, Adorners, as you can see, I've gone ahead and cut up my pool noodle. All right, and I am going to use this. Remember, we had our toothbrush here. All right, and so basically, I'm going to check the length of these. I'm going to start with the longer ones on the outside. All right, and I'm just going to glue them down in here. Glue them all around, all the way down, okay? And then I'm going to use some of the shorter ones in the middle. I have my glue pen. I'm just going to go ahead, dip in my bristle, right? And start right here. And I'm just going to work my way down quickly. Brush our teeth. Quickly it goes. Right. I'm just using the glue pen, and honestly, I find that the glue pen is easier. You can probably find a glue pen. I think you can find them at maybe Hobby Lobby or Michael's if you wanted to just run out and get one. But if you have a glue gun, you can definitely use that. Okay, as you can see, I'm gluing in my toothbrush here. If you have time to work on this ahead of time, I would definitely say that you could maybe glitter this ahead of time, and it will be really, really cute. Okay, I did these colors just because I did these colors just because actually this is all I could find at my local store. They were out, and I think it's just really because of the season, isn't it? Let's see, you can see our toothbrush coming together here. I think it's really because of the season, right? Summer is over, and this actually was labeled as Dia de los Muertos. Okay, so I'm gonna glue one more in here right on the edge. Do the other side the same way. See if I can match the height of these with our bristles, right? Making our toothbrush here really quickly. So if you had a glue gun, you would just really just be putting a drop of glue down. All right, you just put a drop of glue down. I'm gonna work kind of quickly here. Drop a glue down, and then I'm gonna make sure I'm putting it in the same direction, like coming on the outside. Right, any of my glue, I just put it right back into the pan. Any extra glue pieces or anything like that that I have, I just put it right back into the glue pellets for this pan. Let me show you again. I have a lot of glue on the outside of this, but I scrape it off at the end and I'll put it all back in there. All right, you can use glue pellets for this, but you can also just put glue sticks in there. You don't have to go out looking specifically for, trying to make sure I'm matching up the length, the height. Okay, so yeah, you can just go ahead and put regular glue sticks in there if you can find them, wherever you can find them. I think they may sell them at the Dollar Tree. I'm not actually sure for certain, if I'm being honest. All right, so I'm gonna work on this for a second and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so we're gonna go ahead and finish up our toothbrush. Here, I'm dipping in my glue. In it goes. Actually, I put the smooth side on the outside on all of this. Okay. And this doesn't have to be for Halloween, does it? This could be for any occasion where you might be doing a play. Might want to make a point to your kiddos at school about brushing their teeth. Okay, almost done. So the rounded smooth side, I'm actually putting it on the outside to face the outside. Okay. I'm doing this really quickly, but if you had time, you definitely would go ahead and make sure that you cut everything the same length. All right, this is just quickly for the YouTube. All right. Okay, Adorners, as you can see in the middle, it's empty. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take some of our, got a little bit of few strings here. They just go right back into the pan, don't they? All right, so I'm gonna just take some of our other noodles and I'm just gonna fill in, okay, until it's completely full. Pop them on in. All right, so the ones on the end, I think I'm going to put the smooth side, the rounded side facing the outside. So it has a nice look to it, nice finished look to it. All right. Just going to go ahead and pop that on in. Kind of judge the size that you have left. Let's see. It's actually kind of fun. Okay, I have to say. All right, I'm going to put this on the end over here. Let's see. Remember our glue pan though, be careful because it does get hot, honey. Alright, Adorners, so here's our toothbrush. It's all ready to go. Crafty person, you probably could do this in 20 to 30 minutes. Easy. Alright, you can have, if you have kids, they can help you cut this, but I would say just, you know, be careful with the children with something like this. I was only able to find purple and lavender at my local Dollar Tree, but you probably can find all different colors for your toothbrush. And you can make your bristles one color. The main thing is to see if you can get your bristles one color and your toothbrush itself a different color. And this literally was less than $5 to make. So if you don't have anything for your kiddo, this is so awesome. We want to brush our teeth. All right, so anyway, I just wanted to share this with you as always. And so I'm going to be doing more crafts as the holidays approach. And if you have any questions about this, please leave me a comment and let me know. Let's see. All right, so that's my wine collection. I've been collecting wine for years and years. Well, my ex used to travel all over the world and we used to collect wine. Anyway, so there's some of these bottles are probably 20 years old. Anyway, so as always, I love this. I'm a tooth fairy. I'm a tooth fairy. Anyway, so, okay, you have your glue. Of course, you need a glue gun or glue, which I don't know if they sell the glue guns at the Dollar Tree, okay, if I'm being honest. But if you have a hot glue gun already, you are good to go. You just have your serrated knife, all right, and you have 2 pool noodles, preferably of 2 different colors, and you cut, and you make your bristles, and you are ready to go. You are the tooth fairy for Halloween. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful Halloween or harvest. And as always, I am Adrienne. Thank you for joining me with Adornment with Adrienne. I am your girlfriend or your auntie of lifestyle and decor. And as always, instead of saying goodbye, I say saving hello for another time. Thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe. All right, and see you in the next video. Brush my teeth.